Hello, my amazing YouTube family. I am excited to bring you another video of me blow drying, trimming, and styling my hair back into the crown that you've actually seen before. On here, you'll see me combing it out. It is wet. My hair is wet. I've learned that I need to say that a lot because it looks dry to some of you, but it is wet right now. And I'm actually rubbing a little bit of oil on my hair. And so I'm going to blow dry it. You'll see that I'll use two different blow dryers. I normally use the second one that you'll see in the video the majority of the time. But I actually like this one as well. And so this time I just decided to use this one. I need to tell y'all that I used to give Liberty a haircut, like a real major cut back every so often. And I haven't done that in a while. I haven't given myself a haircut cut in a long time. So me trying to allow my hair to grow long, which I hardly ever do. I do not like to allow my hair to grow really long, but I'm going to have some fun with it in this season. I'm going to let it grow out some and see what happens over time. So today you won't see a haircut. You'll just see me do a basic trim. And I do want to add as well, I am a licensed cosmetologist. So do not try to trim your hair like you will see me trimming mine on here. This is not the technique that I would use if you were sitting in my chair. Okay, but when I'm trimming my own hair, I just kind of get to it. I don't really do a lot of sectioning off and all that. So don't try this at home. If this is not something you're experienced in and that you've already been doing, let somebody who is professional do and trim your hair, okay? So I'm just looking at the ends there. They do have a little bit going on with them. So I'm just gonna trim a lot of that off and let you see some of that over time. And I always remind y'all as well to pick up that hair. When you're trimming that hair, when you get done, I usually shake myself off right there. And and then I get a vacuum, and I get that hair up, vacuum or broom, either one. But just clean up behind yourself, okay? I don't know why I feel led to remind y'all of that every time. But just do so. Do clean up that hair behind yourself. So you'll see me just trim all around my hair, up, down, around the back, the whole thing. And then I'll put it all up in the crown, which you guys have seen. So something really cool happened. I was in Sam's recently and I met a sweet lady who knew me from YouTube. I love when that happens, y'all. I love when I get to meet y'all and lay eyes on y'all and give you a hug. Thank you personally for watching my channel. So it's really cool. Miss Patricia, if you see this, tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments that you've seen this. It was so great to see you and meet you. And I hope you'll keep watching. Hope you'll keep watching this channel. So while that's happening, so y'all, here's the deal about the coaching. I've been wanting to figure out the best way to bring y'all some of the coaching while we're doing the hair stuff as well. And here's what has come up. Since many of you have questions about your hair, if I set it up where you could, for a small fee, You can get on a personal Zoom with me and I can do a consultation. You can show me your hair, what's been going on, answers quite a few questions. Would that be something that you feel is helpful for you? If we could get on a private Zoom and really consult and figure out what it is that's going on with you and your hair, why it's not growing, why it's got stains, whatever it is, whatever kind of questions you have for a professional about your hair, I am happy to set up a link so that we could start doing some calls. So you can book an appointment, we can do a call and get that done, get that taken care of and looked at. Is that something y'all would be interested in? Is that something you would be interested in? Let me know in the comments. I also want to mention that a few of you have asked me questions that are normally in the video. And so what I've started doing is responding in the video by saying, hey, or in the comments by saying, I can tell when you do not watch the video. Y'all watch the video. Don't skim through the video. Just watch the video. Just put it on while you're folding your laundry. Find a good time where you can actually watch the video, because some of the questions y'all ask me are answered in the video. So show me some love. Show yourself some love by just watching the video. Okay? So you can get those answers. Now, for a little bit of coaching, I was just talking to some friends about deciding how we don't get to decide when someone else is awakened. And what that means is, a lot of times we get ourselves all beat up because we want to force people to see a thing a certain way. We want to force people to believe something a certain way. We want to force our ideas upon people. And it doesn't work. And y'all, it's because we genuinely don't get to decide when other people are awakened. In more practical terms, we don't get to decide when people are, and sometimes people might be awakened and just don't want you to know, depending on the relationship that y'all have. So my point is, spend time doing, if you are a Christian, spend more time praying for people, for God to open their eyes, open their hearts, open their minds, versus beating yourself up trying to force your thoughts and ideas on people. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that with your spouses. Don't do that with your children. Just don't do that. Allow people to get to the place where they know and understand something the same way you had the grace and space to get to the place where you now know whatever you're considering this new truth that you're trying to get somebody else to know. So I just want to drop that little nugget on y'all, because that's been coming up. I'm actually in a part of a book club as well, and we're reading Mel Robbins' book, Let Them. And it actually stimulated a lot of the thoughts I have around that I've written in my own book, Cupology. In fact, I am going to make another video that is going to just give y'all a breakdown of the book that I've written, that I actually use as a framework in a lot of my coaching. It's a very small, practical. I tell people that there's a small book with big stuff in it. Okay, it really will help you with your perspective around things that may cause you to feel stuck mentally, emotionally, even financially, all of these. And you can get that information inside that book to help you balance some of your thinking and some of your thoughts. Okay, so if you haven't read the book Cupology yet, I do encourage you to go. You can go on Amazon and get it. You can also get it from my website at quianahead.com. That's QUIANAHEAD.com. So if you don't have it, you can find it there. Okay? So allow people to be where they are. Get as much clarity as you can and allow them to be where they are. Okay. Liberty is getting a really good trim, y'all. She felt so much better. It had been a minute since I trimmed my hair. And she is so thick. But I love, love, love. Now, I'm trying to decide when I'm going to allow y'all to see my hair just curled with body curls. Because I don't get to do that much, because the older I get, and when I say body curls, I mean like when it's straight and I just use these big curlers to put these big curls in it and just let it be bouncy and bodied and all the things. Honey, it's too hot. Y'all, I get so hot so fast. Okay, so that's the second blow dryer that I use. This is the second blow dryer that I use. And that's the one I was telling you in the beginning of the video that I actually like and enjoy more, but I really like what the other one does as well. So I use both. And here I'm really just blowing out some of the hair that's been trimmed in. I'm just blowing it out because of how I was trimming my hair. Some of it was falling back in my hair, so I'm just blowing the hair out. And then you'll see me do a little style that you actually seen me do before if you've watched some of the other videos. Hey, and thank y'all again for those of you who are subscribed already to the channel. Thank you so much. Those of you who are just still dating me right now, let's get married. Come on, commit to me and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We are going to go on an amazing ride, an amazing journey. And I'm actually looking forward to it. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. So, I'm going to do a little part down. I'm going to bust down not really straight down the middle. I like to kind of do that slanted thing. And then it is kind of down the center towards the back. I just don't like it down the center directly in the front. I like it kind of from the side. Look at how thick and full and awesome Liberty is, y'all. She is so awesome. I did use, for those of you who may be wondering, I used my Sabella shampoo and conditioner here. I use Sabella shampoo and conditioner on this particular shampoo set here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the twist up. And again, if you've watched some of my previous videos, then you've seen this done already. This is one of the first hair videos I showed you. This style is in one of the first hair videos I showed you back in May. I like to call it the crown. And as you can see, it's a very simple, easy, quick style that I use here. Okay. So continue to give me some ideas, y'all, of what is you want to see me do. I'll keep thinking through the best ways to do some real and official coaching with you all as well. And I'll be honest, I've even considered, since this page has been a whole lot about hair, I've kind of considered doing a different page that's got all of my trainings and coaching and different things on there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're going day by day, y'all. We're going to grow in this channel together. We're going to grow on it together. All right. We got that side all put together. And so now we're going to do the other side and we're going to be done with this. We're going to be done. So excited. But I just wanted y'all to have an idea of how I trim my hair. what I do when I do it. What I do. I may have to go on a little tour and come around to some of y'all. I gotta figure out where y'all are from. Where are y'all from? Where are the majority of you from? Maybe we can set up shop in some different areas. Would y'all like that? We can do that. We can do that. Okay, I'm almost done. This is almost over. Almost over. So excited. So excited. We're going to put a pin in it and we're going to be all done. Yes, we are. Hey, y'all been a little quiet around the community as well. I usually see a little bit more movement going on. Y'all been kind of quiet. What's happening? Are y'all getting bored already? We're all done, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.